This is Matrix Lord 212. Okay, so I'm reviewing The Boys episode 1 because it comes highly recommended by a lot of people. They said I should get into it. So I started watching it. I did get Amazon Prime with that in mind. So I watched the first episode, and I gotta say, it's very different from anything you've ever seen. It is really awesome. Don't want to spoil too much, but this is going to be a spoiler video. Sorry, so I have to. That's the only way I can basically tell you how much I loved it. So yeah, it starts off where we're in a world of superheroes, and there's like this company that's representing them, and there's merchandising and there's all these different stuff. And this guy works in this electronics store. He's trying to get a raise. His girlfriend's like telling him he should try to get a raise. That he can't really talk to his boss that much. She picks him up. They're going for a walk. They're just talking about different things, and they keep talking about different superheroes in the background, different things going on. And, this whole world is based around this team called the Seven. They have merchandising, they have movies, they have whatever. So the girl is like talking to him, and they're talking about what they're going to do. And he's holding her hand, and he's on the sidewalk, and she's a little bit in the street. And all of a sudden, you see this wind come by, and you see blood. And it's like slow motion. And it turns out like the speedster, that's like the Flash, like they show the ramifications of the heroes using their powers. Like stuff that you would question, what would happen if the Flash just bumped into somebody? Well, they'd be dead. They'd be blood everywhere. They'd be like vaporized because it'd be so fast. And that's what happens. The guy's holding his girl's hands and her body's gone. It's like blood everywhere. So, and the show gets deep because you would think, all right, he said he was trying to stop a bank robber and, stuff happens, right? And it's unfortunate, an accident, but then it's not really true because these people are not going to just stop using their powers even though they stop the villains. They're going to be using their powers throughout everyday life, which probably not realizing that they're like just killing people and there's casualties in the process. So they have this company that's trying to cover it up, and they offer money and deals to people and stuff like that. But you don't really hear about it too much in the press because these guys are superheroes. They do save the world. So they're like, oh, what happens? Who cares if like 100 people or 300 people die, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous in itself. So this guy, the actor Carl Urban, he plays like you'd think he's this FBI guy, and he talks to the guy that lost his girlfriend electronics thing, and he was like telling him about these superheroes. He takes him to a club. He shows him that they're all a bunch of ego. Like most of them are like who the hell they are. They're abusing their powers. They're just making a life-changing thing to themselves, making money, becoming rich off of their powers, and it's not even saving the world anymore. It's how much money they can make. So it's like they're getting paid to do this stuff, Like this lady was trying to work out a deal with the head of one state. Oh, you got to give us $300 million, and we'll give you the superhero for 5 months. And it's like, wow, like they're really working out like deals with the states and stuff like that, and it's just a different weird side you never see of superheroes. So I think that's why I really love it. It's really original, and it's interesting. And like this girl Starlight, she goes to join this group. She's like, innocent, and she's like church going, and she's like, she's all like her suit's covered up. There's nothing revealing. She's all about being a hero, saving the world. She bought this thing on eBay, this police scanner. So she gets the moment to be in the big league. She gets to be in the Seven group. And the moment she gets to the headquarters and she's part of the group, this guy called the Deep, who's supposed to be like Aquaman or a water-based thing, basically like sexually harasses her and says that she's got to do stuff in order to stay on the team. It's crazy. I mean, this stuff is wild. This is definitely not for kids. This is adult, like, superhero craziness stuff. So I have an idea where I think it's going to go. But I want to, like, I have a feeling eventually someone's going to be a villain, or someone's going to get powers and become a villain that's against the heroes, and or something, or whatever, or maybe Carl Urban's character's connected to a hero. I don't know. Maybe Homelander. I'm not sure because the way he sounded like everybody's bad, but I don't know. It's weird, but I gotta watch it. I gotta see. Again, excellent episode 1. Perfect. I'm gonna watch the season. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye for now.